Does your B9 Audi A4 engine air filter look like this? Well, it's definitely time to change it. I'm Rusty with FCP Aero, and I'm going to show you how to replace the air filter in your 2-liter equipped B9 Audi A4. As you can see by the amount of tools in front of me, not many are going to be needed in replacement of this air filter in today's DIY. I'll be using this little Bosch screw gun along with a T25, a 7mm, but if you don't have a 7mm, you can certainly get by with a flathead screwdriver. And if your airbox is going to look like ours is, you also might want to have a vacuum handy. Otherwise, you'll have to take the airbox out, tap it out, but the vacuum is the quickest and easiest course of action. With that, let's go ahead and get into the repair. Airbox is going to be located right on the passenger side. With a T25, we're going to crack all of the screws loose on the outside of the airbox, and we'll be able to peek inside. Oh yeah. As you can see, there's a lot of debris in there. So this is certainly going to need a new air filter. That's simply for inspection, but now we're going to take the clamp off of the air intake and get that box out. It's a 7mm clamp right on the airbox here. It's not very tight. Make sure you clean out your airbox. We'll get this back over the table, clean this up, and swap over the new air filter. Now that we're back over at the bench, we do have the top half of the airbox with the air filter, and as you can see, the man filter is practically identical to the genuine. So when you have the airbox tipped upside down, you'll have this little alignment clip here, and we're basically just going to take the box, twist it 90 degrees more or less, and you'll notice on the bottom here there's 3 tabs that line up in these sections. Tap out all that gunk and it's practically clean. But the genuine filter, if you notice here, is a man unit anyway, so the man filter we're replacing is going to fit exactly as this one would over here. This car had about 60,000 miles on it. As you can see, the color of the filter itself has changed drastically. It is full of dirt, debris, and some feathers and things like that. But let's get this cleaned up. We'll go ahead and vacuum the airbox and install this filter and get everything back together. In order to install the filter, keep in mind that an alignment dowel is going to line up on the bottom of the box. Quite simply, spin it back into place just like you removed it. And then that alignment dowel will lock into place. Make sure all 3 tabs have locked in throughout the box and it will stay on as you see it. Take this back over the car and put it all back together. Once you've got your airbox cleaned up, we'll go ahead and put our new man filter in there. When you line this up, make sure all of your screw holes do line up. It's a little easier to tip the back end in first, and slide this over top as well. We'll tighten up these T25s and then go back to the airbox clamp here. These don't have to be very tight. They're about 3 Newton meters if you're torquing them, but keep in mind it is a plastic airbox and a metal screw, so you can do some damage if you over tighten them. And once all the airbox screws are tightened up, we'll take a 7mm, line up the clamp. And that just about wraps up the replacement of the engine air filter in the 2-liter equipped Audi A4 in the B9 chassis. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If so, don't forget to hit that like button. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, drop them down in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe because we'll have plenty more videos on this vehicle and many others like it. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next one.